If you spent the last 3 weeks staring at your laptop screen wondering why simple communication felt like trying to translate ancient hieroglyphics through a bad Wi-Fi connection, honey, relax. You are not losing your mind, I promise. Since June 29th, Mercury, the planet of communication, technology, contracts, mental processing, and business logistics, has been moonwalking backward through the fiery sign of Leo. Now, you know I love a good cosmic lesson, but Mercury retrograde in Leo, Lord have mercy. It was a whole masterclass in mental exhaustion. Because Leo rules the heart, the ego, and our public expression, this retrograde wasn't just about lost emails or delayed flights. No, it was personal. It brought up old self-doubt, had us second guessing our creative voice, brought random ghosts out of the emotional woodwork wanting a second chance, what in the world? And made business negotiations feel like pulling teeth. You probably felt like you were yelling into a void or speaking a completely different language than everybody around you. Well, cue the celebratory music, because as of right now, Mercury is stationed in direct. Yes, God. When a planet stations direct, it pauses, shifts gears, and starts moving forward again. The cosmic traffic jam is officially clearing out. That brain fog that made you feel like your thoughts were running through molasses, gone. Those delayed invoices, stuck contracts, and unresolved business conversations, moving. Mercury in Leo moving forward is giving us bold mental clarity, sharp conviction, and unshakable confidence in our message. You spent the last 3 weeks reviewing, refining, and reorganizing your thoughts. Now, it's time to execute, honey. No more stuttering, no more second guessing, and no more holding back your genius. The green light is on. The question is, what are you about to launch? Here's where the mental traffic jam is clearing out for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, which house gets its momentum back, and where you need to hit send with absolute authority. We're going to start with Aries. It's clearing out your 5th house of creative projects, joy, and passion. Aries, if your creative spark felt smothered or your romantic life felt like a series of misunderstandings, the fog is lifting. Creative projects that were stalled are getting a breath of fresh air and a burst of inspiration. Pitch the idea, launch the passion project, and stop overthinking your joy. Your playful confidence is back, honey. Taurus is clearing out your 4th house of home, family, and domestic contracts. Taurus, family miscommunications, lease negotiations, or home renovation headaches are finally resolving. If you've been waiting to have an honest heart-to-heart conversation with a family member or a roommate, the path is clear. You can finally make firm decisions regarding your living space and regain your peace. Gemini is clearing out your 3rd house of communication, deals, and daily operations. Gemini, your ruling planet was retrograde, which means you probably felt like your brain was spinning its wheels in mud. Well, praise be, the mental gridlock is over. Your thoughts are razor sharp again. It's time to finalize those written agreements, send those pitch emails, record the content, and get your daily schedule running like a fine-tuned machine. Cancer is clearing out your 2nd house of finances, cash flow, and rates. Cancer, if your money felt tight, payments were delayed, or you were reevaluating your income streams, breathe a sigh of relief. Mercury Direct is unblocking your cash flow. Invoices are getting paid, financial agreements are moving forward, and you now have the absolute clarity on what your time and expertise are actually worth. Lock in those rates, my love. Leo is clearing out your 1st house of personal voice, identity, and big announcements. Leos, Mercury was retrograde right in your sign, so you felt this in your entire nervous system. You might have felt misunderstood, misquoted, or hesitant to speak up. Not anymore. The spotlight is back on you, and your voice carries absolute authority. If you've been sitting on a major personal announcement, website redesign, or rebrand, hit launch today. Virgo is clearing out your 12th house of subconscious clarity, closure, and peace. Virgo, your ruler is moving forward, honey. The 12th house retrograde had your mind racing at 3 a.m. replaying past scenarios and fighting hidden anxiety. The mental loop is officially broken. You now have the spiritual closure and subconscious clarity you needed. Stop analyzing what went wrong in the past and start building what's next. Libra, it's clearing out your 11th house of networks, group projects, and collaborations. Libra, group projects, team communications, and social media endeavors that felt chaotic or delayed over the last 3 weeks are snapping into place. Misalignments with friends or business allies are clearing up. Reach out to your network, finalize the group venture, and watch your community show up to support your vision. I love that for you. Scorpio, it's clearing out your 10th house of career, promotions, and executive power. Scorpio, career standstill? Not anymore. If you've been waiting on news regarding a job offer, promotion, media feature, or major execution, or an executive decision for yourself, the green light just turned on. Your professional strategy is crystallized and your leadership is undeniable, honey. Speak directly to power. They are listening. Sagittarius is clearing out your 9th house of publishing, higher education, and travel plans. Sagittarius, travel delays, academic bottlenecks, or legal paperwork hurdles are finally clearing out. If you were stuck trying to finish a manuscript, launch a course, or book a trip, the momentum is back. Your high-level vision is restored. Go publish your message and expand your reach without hesitation. Capricorn is clearing out your 8th house of shared assets, taxes, and deep negotiations. Capricorn, financial negotiations involving joint accounts, investments, contracts, or debts were likely stuck in review. Mercury Direct brings the fine print to light. You now have all the facts and figures to make strategic, powerful financial decisions. Sign the paperwork with confidence and clear the ledger. Aquarius is clearing out your 7th house of business partnerships and contracts. Aquarius, one-on-one relationships felt like a game of telephone during this retrograde for you. Misinterpretations with partners, clients, or spouses are coming to an end. The air is clear for honest, transparent dialogue. Finalize the business contract, set clear relational expectations, and move forward as a united front. And lastly, Pisces is clearing out your 6th house of work logistics, health, and systems. Pisces, if your work schedule, daily routines, or administrative tasks were in absolute disarray, order is restored. Tech issues at work are resolving, miscommunications with coworkers are clearing, and you can finally build a daily wellness routine that sticks. Reorganize your workspace and get your flow back. Hallelujah, hallelujah. This thing is done. We made it through another Mercury retrograde, y'all. I know these last 3 weeks felt like a marathon of technical glitches, emotional miscommunications, and old self-doubt trying to creep back in through the side door. But look at what came out of it. You refined your voice. You got crystal clear on your boundaries, and you realize what is no longer worth your mental bandwidth. Now that the cosmic green light is officially on, I don't want you sitting on your hands anymore. The fog is gone. The green light is lit. It is time to hit send, sign the contract, record the episode, or publish the project. You've been second guessing it. Your message has weight. Your clarity is razor sharp, and the world is ready to hear what you have to say, honey. Stop stuttering over a vision that was given directly to you. Speak your truth with conviction. Keep your nervous system regulated, and let's get to work. I love you. I mean it. There's absolutely positively nothing you can do about it. I'm celebrating every single one of your moves, and I'll catch you on the next transit. Go claim your green light.